question to find the optimal solution of a transportation problem. How we can find an optimal solution? We can find the optimal solution by using MODI method. Okay, for that, the first step is to solve this transportation matrix by using VAM, Vogel approximation method. To know how to solve a matrix by using VAM, I already do a video in my channel, so please do check that video. I also share a link on my description box. Okay, now we can solve this by using Vogel's approximation method. Okay, after do VAM, we can name each rows and columns. For that, I name each columns as V1, V2, V3 and V4. Then I name each rows as U1, U2, U3. Okay, now I want to write each allocated cell values as the sum of these U values and V values. For example, I write this, the first cell is an allocated cell. So I write this 19 is equal to U1 plus V1. You got it? U1 plus V1 is equal to 19. Then another allocated cell here is this. So I write U1 plus V4 is equal to 10. U1 plus V4 is equal to 10. And the next one is here. This is an allocated cell, this 40. So here I write U2 plus V3 is equal to 40. U2 plus V3 is equal to 40. Okay, like that I write all the other allocated cells. Here it is 60. U2 plus V4. U2 plus V4 is equal to 60. Then here U3 plus V2 is equal to 80. U3 plus V2 is equal to 8. And the last one is U3 plus V4 is equal to 20. U3 plus V4 is equal to 20. Okay, here the most repeated one is V4. Here the V4 column contains 3 allocated cells. So I put V4 is equal to 0. Okay, from this I want to find U1, U2, U3, then V1, V2, V3. V4, you already know it is equal to 0. Then, in the second equation, I put V4 as equal to 0. So, U1 plus 0 is equal to 10. That means U1 is equal to 10. And this equation, from this equation, U2 plus 0 is equal to 60. That means U2 is equal to 60. And from last equation, U3 plus 0 is equal to 20. That means U3 is equal to 20. So I get all the U values. From these values, I want to find these 3 V values. For that, I select a V1 contained equation. That means the first equation. U1 plus V1 is equal to 90. U1, here we know it is 10. That means 10 plus V1 is equal to 90. Okay. From this, we get V1 is equal to 90 minus 10 is equal to 9. So V1 is equal to 9. Okay. Next, we want to find V2. For that, I select an equation with V2. That means this. U3 plus V2 is equal to 8. U3 we know it is equal to 20. 20 plus V2 is equal to 8. That means V2 is equal to 8 minus 20 is equal to V2 is equal to 8 minus 20 is equal to minus 12. Okay, V2 is equal to minus 12. Then we want to find V3. Okay, V3 contained equation here is the last equation. Sorry, this is U3. V3 contained equation is this equation. U2 plus V3 is equal to 40. U2 we know it is 60. So 60 plus V3 is equal to 40. So V3 is equal to 40 minus 60 is equal to 2. So V3 is equal to 2. So now we find the all U values and V values. Okay, the next step is to write the Cij box. Cij. That is, write the non-allocated cell values in this box. The allocated cells we can cancel like this. The first cell is allocated, so I cancel. Then this cell, and then here these two, and here. These are the allocated cells, so I cross these cells. Then I write the non-allocated values, that is 30. I write 30 here, then 50, then 70, and 70, 30. Then the last row 40, 70, 40, 70. So this is the Cij box. After find the Cij box, we want to find Ui plus Vj box. For that, I name these rows and columns V1, V2, V3, V4, and U1, U2, U3. Like this Cij box, I crossed all the allocated cells. Okay. Then this non-crossed cell, I want to write the sum of V value and U value. For example, here it is V2th column and U1th row. That means U1 plus V2. Here I want to write the sum U1 plus V2. What is U1 plus V2? Here U1 plus V2 is U1 is equal to 10 and V2 is equal to minus 12. So 10 minus 12 is equal to minus 2. So I write minus 2. So here this cell is the V3 row and U1, V3th column, V3th column and U1 row. That means U1 plus V3. Here U1 is equal to 10 and V3 is equal to minus 20. So 10 minus 20 is equal to minus 10. So I write minus 10 here. Then next here U2 plus V1, U2th row and V1 column. U2 plus V1. U2 is equal to 60 and V1 is equal to 9. 60 plus 9 is equal to 69. Here U2 plus V2. 60 plus minus 12. 60 minus 12. That is 48. And in the last row it is U3 plus V1. U3 plus V1. U3 20 plus V1. 9. 20 plus 9. 29. And the last one U3 plus V3. U3th row and V3th column. U3 plus V3. U3 20 plus minus 20. 20 plus minus 20. 20 minus 20 is equal to 0. So now I write the Ui plus Vj box. And next step is to write the Dij box. Dij. Dij is Cij minus Ui plus Vj. Dij is equal to Cij minus Ui plus Vj. That means this Cij value minus this Ui plus Vj value. For that, first I cross the all allocated cells like these boxes. Okay, so here this one, this. So I cross all the allocated cells like this Cij and Ui plus Vij box. Next is how we can find Dij. It is Cij minus Ui plus Vj. That means Cij. Here the second cell 30 minus Ui plus Vj. 30 minus minus 2. That means 30 plus 2. It is 32. Got it? And the next 50 minus minus 10. That is 50 plus 10 is equal to 60. Then 70 minus 69. That is 1. Then 30 minus 48. That is minus 18. Then in the last row 40 minus 29. That is 11. And the last one 70 minus 0 is equal to 7. Like this, I find the Dij box. That is Cij minus Ui plus Vj. To find if a Dij box contain all positive numbers, then we can stop it here. Here, second row, second column contain a negative number. So for relocate this, I write the first allocated box here. This is same as the first box. We do a WAM process in the first box. So here in the Dij box, it is second row to second column is a negative. So here I locate the second row to second column, this. Okay. We want to allocate here. The process rule is that we want to draw a rectangle or a square from this cell in the negative cell of Dij, and the all corners must be in the allocated cells. Okay, so here if we draw a rectangle like this, a square like this is an allocated and this is also an allocated cell, but here it is not an allocated cell, so we can draw like this. And here left side it's also have no option, so here the only option is this way. So here the corners are in allocated cells, so I draw this line like this. So look, these three corners are in allocated cell. Then the next step is to find the minimum allocation in these three, that is 8, 2, 10. The minimum one is 2. Then add this 2 in this cell and the opposite corner, and subtract that 2 from the adjacent corners of the cell. So I add this 2 here, so I allocated 2 here. Then add it here also, so 10 becomes 12. The new allocation is 12. And then next is subtract these 2 from these 2 cells, that is adjacent 2 corners of this cell, adjacent corners of this corner. So I subtract this, that is 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. And here 8 minus 2 is equal to 6. Okay. So this is the revised allocation matrix. Then the next step is we repeat the all procedures we do before. That is, find U values and V values, then find the Dij values. For that, I name these matrix, these columns as V1, V2, V3, and V4, and these rows as U1, U2, and U3. Then I want to find the U1, V1 values, U1, V2, V1, U2, V2, U3, V3, and V4. So I write the allocated cell values as the sum of U values and V values. Which already we do this process in the previous step. So I repeat this step here because we want to find the Dij values with all positive numbers. So we can stop this process. We can stop this process. Okay, then here the allocated cell 90, U1 plus V1. So U1 plus V1 is equal to 9. Then next U1 plus V4. U1 plus V4 is equal to 10. Then U2 plus V2. U2 plus V2. U2 plus V3 is equal to 30. Then U2 plus V3 is equal to 4. Okay. Then U3 plus V2 is equal to 8. U3 plus V2 is equal to 8. The last one was U3 plus V4. U3 plus V4 is equal to 20. U3 plus V4 is equal to 20. Okay. Next, we want to find the U values and V values. So I want to put the most repeated one is equal to 0. Here U1, U2, U3 all are repeated 2 times. So we can put 0 to any one of this. So now I put U1 is equal to 0. Okay, U1 is equal to 0. So I write U1 is equal to 0. Then I want to find U2, U3. And V1, V2, V3, V4. Okay. Okay, now u1 is equal to 0. So we select the u1 contained equations. So here u1 is equal to 0. Okay. Here u1 plus v1 is equal to 90. Here u1 is equal to 0. That means v1 is equal to 90. Okay, right? v1 is equal to 90. Then other u1 contained formula is this. u1 is equal to 0. So v4 is equal to 10. Yeah, v4 is equal to 10. Then okay. Next we can take v1 contained equation. No, there is no other chance to find the other one. So we take v4. v4 contained equation here. You already know u1. So another one is this. Okay. Here v4 is equal to 10. So u3 plus 10 is equal to 20. That means u3 is equal to 20 minus 10. That is u3 is equal to 20 minus 10 is equal to 10. Okay. Now we already know u3. So we can select this u3 contained equation. Here u3 is equal to 10. 10 plus v2 is equal to 8. So v2 is equal to 8 minus 10. That is minus 2. Sorry, you know v2 minus 2. v2 is equal to minus 2. Here v2. Okay. Then now we want to find u2 and v3. So u2 contained equation is this. We know v2. The value v2 is minus 2. So here u2 is equal to 30 plus 2. That is 32. u2 is equal to 32. And the last one v3. Here u2 plus v3 is equal to 40. Okay, then v3. Okay, then u2 is equal to 32. So v3 is equal to 40 minus 32. That is 8. So now we get all the u values and v values here. Okay. Next step is to find the Cij values. This is the Cij value matrix box. Here first we cross the allocated cells. Here we cross the allocated cells of the new revised allocated matrix. That is the new box. Okay. Then write the other non-allocated cell values here. That is 30, 50, 70, 60, 40, 70. Okay. Next is to write the ui plus vj box. u1 plus vj matrix box. Here also we cross the allocated cells. Okay. For the simplicity of the calculation, I name here v1, v2, v3, v4. Here u1, u2 and v3. Okay. Here to write this value, I add u1 plus v2. Okay. Here u1 plus v2. u1 is equal to 0 and v2 is equal to minus 2. So it is minus 2 here. Then next is u1 plus v3. u1 is equal to 0 and v3 is equal to 8. So 0 plus 8 is equal to 8. Like this, I write all the values. u2 plus v1 is equal to 51. Then u2 plus v4 is equal to 42. Then u3 plus v1 is equal to 29. And the last one is u3 plus v3 is equal to 8. And the next step is to find the Dij matrix. Dij. Dij means the Cij minus ui plus vj. Then we get Dij. Okay, here 30 minus minus 2. That is 30 plus 2 is equal to 32. Oh, sorry. First, we cross the all allocated cells. Okay. Then next is 50 minus 8. That is 42. So I write 42. Like this, I subtract all these numbers. 70 minus 51 is 90. Then 60 minus 42 is 80. Then 40 minus 29 is 11. And 70 minus 18 is 52. Now we get the all Dij values. Here all are positive. There is no negative values. So we can stop this MODI method here and calculate the total cost. So total cost is equal to, what is total cost? Here we have this revised matrix. No, this revised matrix. So total cost is the product of these allocated numbers, sum of these allocated numbers. That is 5 into 19 plus 2 into 10 plus 2 into 30 plus 7 into 40 plus 6 into 8 plus 12 into 20. Okay, so I find the total cost here. 5 into 19 plus 2 into 10 plus 2 into 30 plus 7 into 40 plus 6 into 8 plus 12 into 20 plus 12 into 20. The total cost is to be calculated from the revised allocated matrix, not from the first question matrix. Okay, and the answer is 743. Okay guys, I think you get the method, MODI method, to solve a transportation problem, to find the optimal solution of a transportation problem. Okay, do you have any doubts? Please ask in the comment section. Okay, thank you.